We like to go dumb. I'm soaking up the game. I'm seeing how it's done. I ain't shorty what they call it. She said the pool palace. Straight from Bankhead. I said you're good at it. Good at what you do. You and your crew. They even got players and thugs doing it too.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the capital city of Colorado. Welcome to Denver and Empower Field at Mile High. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Denver Broncos. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. Jaleel McLaughlin now on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 27-yard line.
Opening carry in the game, it's J.K. Dobbins. And let's give him about 4 on that one. Roquan Smith, he's there to bring him down.
32-yard line. Brings up second down.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 5. A run with Dobbins. And he's going to get first down, taking this one up past the 40-yard line.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now it's Dobbins. He'll manage only a couple. Marlon Humphrey is there to bring him down.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. Brings up second down.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7. Here's Dobbins. He's beyond midfield to the 45. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 17 yards, the gain there. First down, Broncos.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
On the ground, here's Dobbins. This time the sliding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hacks to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop him for no gain yet again. And now it's 3rd down.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
They'll give it to Dobbins. And he's going to go backwards again. The defense coming up big, forcing 4th down.
A loss of 2 yards. It's 4th down.
On 4th down, here's Nix. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked up by the rookie out of Georgia.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. On play action, here's Jackson. himself. So we've come to the end of a fairly evenly played opening quarter. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins. They've got it with 2nd and 3 coming up. In motion goes Likely. Play action now. Jackson. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
3rd down and 3. From the gun, Jackson. Throw it on the run, but it's off target. Behind his man, and that is incomplete. Jay Flowers, the intended receiver, and that'll set up 4th down.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
And the rush is going to get there. He goes down. They were taking a big risk going for it from their own territory. It does not pay off. And it's a turnover on down. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us a dozen miles east of the National Mall at the home of the Commanders here in Landover, Maryland. Coming up, 2 teams ready to square off. It's the Denver Broncos and the Washington Commanders. Here's the veteran Will Lutz to get us going. And off we go from just outside our nation's capital. On the return, here's Luke McCaffrey. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Let's go. Cougar 19.
Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
The motion man here is McLaurin. Right to the air goes Daniels. A pass complete to Noah Brown.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 2.
70, step by wolf.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. Finding the veteran tight end, Zach Ertz.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took to get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniel. That finds Samuel working across. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. It'll be a pickup 10. Good for a Commander's first down.
Washington Commanders. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Even in the air, here's Daniels. Caught downfield by Robinson. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line.
That's another
A big play there for Washington. And even 30 yards.
20-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. That is pulled in at the 5. And the Commanders are looking at a 1st and goal. He's taken down at the 2-yard line.
There's another Washington Commanders first down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Robinson trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down forward.
We'll line up at the 3-yard line again. They'll try to punch it in on 3rd and goal. 3rd and goal. It's Daniel. This one caught before. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Brings up 4th and goal.
Trap 60.
They'll indeed go. It's Daniel. And this will pay off. It is caught. Brian Robinson. Touchdown, Washington. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. McLaughlin now on the return. And he'll be taken down on what will be the final play of this opening quarter. 1 quarter in the books. It's the Commanders with the early lead. More after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now the former Ohio State Buckeye, here's J.K. Dobbins. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4.
A gain of 4 brings up 2nd down. At the 31.
From the 31, here is 2nd and 5. They'll stick with him again. And he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line. That's over the middle and take it in. He's got it. And he will first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He'll manage to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. The veteran Bobby Wagner in there on the stop.
At the 40-yard line.
On second down, it's Nix. He's got the tight end, Adam Troutman. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Nix, now to throw it here on first down. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Javon Kinlaw, he gets into drop it. It's a loss of 8. Second down, Nix. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. From the shotgun, here's Nix. Going for it all. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. Nix gonna throw for it. That's taken in. And he's gonna be out of bounds down near the 25. What a play on 4th and long. 32 yards. The break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Captain.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Commanders' 26-yard line.
Handoff here, up the middle, and he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, it sets up third down.
It's a gain of 6, and it's third down.
Next, from the gun, on third down. He connects with Mims, and they continue to churn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their 2nd as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime. A chance here to draw level before the break. It's 1st and goal. Back to throw is Nix. Oh, got him again the 2nd time with a sack on this opening drive. The Broncos going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. The clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Backed up to the 3. It's 2nd and goal. And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line. Last two plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and... No chance at all. He'll go down.
A loss of 7 yards.
Off the play fake. Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it. And that's going to bring an end to this first half. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Just that one touchdown on the board. 7-0 the score as the third quarter begins. McLaughlin now on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Here's a run to begin this third quarter. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd down.
Play action now. It's Nix. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Throwing. Nix. That's caught once again by Ingram. Is close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 42-yard line.
Now a 2nd down throw for Nix. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Quan Martin. They're going to take over now at their own 34-yard line.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out into the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
2nd and 10.
Come on. Hey, let's go.
To throw is Daniels. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
10 yards to go.
Back. Cougar 19.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
He will have the conversion and more. And it's going to be a Commanders 1st down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving. And then some. They'll motion over Sanders.
37-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Robinson. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 8.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
The middle. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Commanders
They get 16 on that connection. First down, Washington.
Here we go, here we go.
On the option, here's Robinson. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning first and second down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in third and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
Got his man at the 6, and he will get into the end zone. Deebo Samuel, touchdown Commander. Now Gay for the extra point. He's got it. The Commanders move out on top, 14-0. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. First down throw for Nix. He's going to air this one out. He's got it! And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. 55
yards. First down, Broncos.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. They'll come up here on second down and 5. Throwing is Nix. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Here's Nix to throw. Left side. That's complete. It's Sutton. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up fourth down. On fourth down, here's Nix. The throw here is complete. And that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a fourth down, fourth quarter stand, and forces a turnover on down. They'll motion over Samuel. And he's going to give ground and lose yardage here. Back to the 6.
The tackle made back at his own 6-yard line.
So after the loss on first, here's second and 14. From the shotgun, it's Daniel. There's Ertz. He's got it right side. That'll be good for 11 yards. Still short of the first down marker. And third down coming up.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
15 on that game. Good for a Commanders first down. They'll run it here with Robinson. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Back at the 31-yard line.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment.
Ready?
And in motion is Brown. They'll drop the throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. Now pass deep for McClory. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Surtain. They'll go up for first and 10. Nick's going to look to throw. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down. They'll throw. It's Nick. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
A 10-yard loss on the play. It's third down.
From the shotgun, here's Nick. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. And that's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Intended for Evan Ingram. Incomplete. It's a turnover on downs.
Ready?
They'll motion over Samuel. They'll take this forward for a couple. It'll be second down.
Okay, ready?
On the tackle. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That's caught by Eckler. And he is out of bounds at the 2-yard line. Here's a chance to put this game away. First down and goal.
Here we go.
They'll run with Robinson. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. But this one is about done. One more time, it's Robinson. Just trying to make something happen. And the ball's loose on the field. And now he loses the football. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Nearly a disaster there, especially in this area of the field, Mike. You know these guys are reaching for the ball. That is such a priority of every defense around the league. Create turnovers, especially in the red zone. Fortunately for this guy, he gets to get back in the huddle for another crack at it.
To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Talano, who fumbled. And the Broncos are going to come up with a late turnover, but it will only matter to the stat keepers. This ball game is over. So it's a win here for the Commanders. They put together a complete football game as they finish this one in shutout fashion. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Commanders are winners as we say so long from just outside our nation's capital.
off the sofa. The thing about depression, you think your life is over. When I was all alone, you came and changed how I feel. Let me cook. Only you understand me, you fill me up.
It is just about time for some American football in front of this fired-up crowd here at London's Wembley Stadium. Tonight, we've got an entertaining one in store for you. It's the Denver Broncos and the Dallas Cowboys. All teed up, Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And we are underway in London. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They think the handoff. Now Nix. He rolls to his right. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still third down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
A disappointing way to begin this one as he is stopped for no gain, and 3 plays in, Brock, they're already facing 4th down.
A loss of a yard. It's 4th down.
Here we go with Dobbins. And he can't find a lane before being wrapped up in the line. So the run doesn't get the yardage. It's a turnover on down.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There was not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
Opening play, and Dak's going to throw. That one's cut along the left sideline. He gets this down to the 13-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
They're now set for 1st and 10. Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Sanders on the shotgun handoff. Nothing doing on the draw, Brock. That's going to send him backwards ahead of 3rd down.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
And the Broncos are in the nickel for this 3rd down. Dak to the air here. Dump off caught by his back. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong. Where I sit and judge a defense, I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. They do snap it. Here's Prescott. Has it in close. And the early aggressiveness is answered. They went for it on their opening series, and the defense stops them. That's a turnover on downs. All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10. We get it on the ground here with Dobbins. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
Well, I think I hear the warning sirens. You hear them, Kate? I think they just got quieter. Because that run right there gave them enough room from the goal line where you should feel comfortable calling anything in your playbook.
They run the counter with Dobbins. And he'll get this up to the 19-yard line as he stopped. He gets 6 on that play, and that'll be good for a Denver first.
That's good for Broncos. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
So through 1, this game, more for you defensive maestros out there. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. More coming up after this quick break. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They're looking at 1st down here. Running it again with Dobbins. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I know it from the position of the quarterback, Kate. Sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, that came at the perfect time.
And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. It's Kenneth Murray on the tackle. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Out of the gun, it's Nix. It is cut left side. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. Offense up to the line fast.
It's 4th down.
Going on 4th. Here's Nix. Got a man. Bailey has it. And he will be stopped now, but what to like about that effort? It is the 2-minute warning from Wembley. The Broncos eager to get some points on the board. 1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Now an inside handoff to Dobbins. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
On 2nd down, here's Dobbins. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. And really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
4th down, the offense is staying on the field. They're going for it. They're going for it. It's Nix. This is Sutton working the right side. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. And they make the tackle. I'm not sure that was an advisable gamble in this spot, Brock, as they turn it over on downs. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. They'll run the toss for Williams. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Stay on schedule. SOS. We talk about it all the time offensively. You've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks. Going to take some superhuman effort now on 2nd down.
This one's reeled in downfield by Ferguson. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys get some late points and the lead. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end, and I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level, because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Kickoff taken at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. Nix now on 1st and 10. Cowboys rush it in and they bring him down. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock's still running. Trying again following the sack. He puts some air under it deep down the left. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. 10 seconds to go in our half, partner. We've got whistles. It's a timeout. So flip the field, folks. It's 1st and 10 inside of enemy territory now.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Nix from the gun. Throwing this back in the end zone. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. Just can't finish the play.
You know, there's a little bit of the risk of a 50-50 ball in the end zone. Some of these defenders today, man, they can elevate with the best of them. That's one they got away with. It should have been a pick and a touchback.
That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. To go from London town, and here we go in our second half. Return coming from the 6. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. There's Williams to start the drive. He's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Another run for Williams. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
Hey, kill. We're going to 53.
Prescott here from the gun. Completed over the middle. And they are on him short of that first down. They're responding quickly to that throw. That brings up 4th down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
From their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2. Looking to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they drag him down just in time. He's shy of that marker. We got a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
On first down, it's Nix. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. Towards Sutton, and it's intercepted. Now he loses the ball. But the Broncos will get it back. Heads up play to recover that one. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
They'll run on first down with Dobbins. And he takes this one in for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos parlay the interception into points. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. And the Broncos offense isn't leaving the field. Looks like they're going to go for 2.
The Broncos will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Nick's going to try and throw for it. And he goes out of bounds. Wow, major miscue there, and they're not going to get 2.
Broncos 9, Cowboys 7.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's brought down just inside the 25. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Yeah! There we go!
They'll go from the gun with Sanders. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
Oh, they didn't see what that draw had coming until it's too late, Kate. And when they saw the opening he's about to hit, well, let me repeat what they were saying down there, but I can promise you none of it was any good.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. They go with Williams on the counter. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Hey, Kate, sorting through traffic, seeking out a runner, that is this guy's domain. And boy, does he know how to operate in it.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Yeah! Here we go!
Here's Dak. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Here we go.
To throw is Prescott. That is caught. He's got Lamb. of progress already.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. From the red zone now. Dump off to his fullback. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 16-yard line.
So we're through 3 here. The Cowboys have it, but some work to do in the final frame. They're trailing. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Another throw for Prescott. Screen here for Williams. Spins out of one stop. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
With that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the 1st, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Yeah, there we go. I take it.
Fullback trying to power him across. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Well, the big guy gets him some positive yardage in close. It's not that the defense didn't expect run. I just don't think they expected him to be the one running it.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Prescott to sneak it. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Cowboys take a 4th quarter lead. It's a Dak Prescott touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak.
I don't think that defense was ready for that kind of push at the point of attack. I think they were thinking outside run, play action. But they get gutted, and they get gutted right up the middle.
Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Cowboys jump in front now by 5.
14, Broncos 9. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. He fields it from the 8. That's some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Nix. He fires one deep down the middle. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. Cortland Sutton, the man he was after. So it's 2nd down coming up.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Again on 2nd and 10, Nix. Fits it through the middle. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt, or an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Again, right side to Dobbins. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out. 1st down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Again, they'll run with Dobbins. And they get to him a good ways downfield from that line of scrimmage. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And the Broncos will have a 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute warning from London. Broncos trailing by 5. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7 at second down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Another carry for him. And he's in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos jump in front late. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been epic.
And he brings it in. That makes this a field goal game now.
Quarterback's best friend, big targets in the red zone. Not many guys can match up and defend someone like him, and no surprise, they went right to him for the conversion.
Turpin with a return. This makes it up to the 25. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
Running back, motioning right. Back to throw. It could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Riley Moss with the pick. And the Broncos make the play that should win them this game.
Well, I suppose some praise is in order for bringing him down almost immediately and preventing a return. Definitely minimize the damage the best they could, but it is still a demoralizing outcome for this offense to give the ball away.
And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Back-to-back carries here. Has some space inside the 15. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown.
It's one of the loudest venues in the National Football League. We're inside Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, home of the Chiefs. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Denver Broncos and the Kansas City Chiefs. Harrison Butker out there to get this thing started. And off we go here at Arrowhead. On the return, here's Mims. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. He's going to air one out right away. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain. 15-yard pickup there. Good for a Denver first down.
And the Broncos first down.
We'll go play action with Nix. Forced out wide. A pass complete to the tight end, Evan Ingram. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Opening carry of the game, it's J.K. Dobbins. The tackle is going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Give him 10 more on that block. Just enough for another first down. On the ground, here's Dobbins. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Brings up 2nd down. At the Chiefs.
2nd down. Nix. Headed left, buying time. He will air this out. Looking for Sutton. That is hot. What a throw. Portland Sutton. Touchdown, Broncos. And that one is no good. He missed the extra point. So much for 7 to start. It is a 6-0 game. So now after the touchdown, Luck's going to send this one away. It's Xavier Worthy on the return. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. Go play action with Mahomes. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Dre Greenlaw. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone. Here's Dobbins. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 17-yard line.
Now, a 2nd down throw for Nix. That one will come up to Von Vele. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal.
At the 3-yard line.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. He's got it at the 3. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Leads to 2nd and goal. At the 2.
So we'll get a 2nd and goal when we return. It's the Broncos with the early lead. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. The Broncos in possession of the football to begin the 2nd quarter. as they come up now, 2nd and goal. Will score! Touchdown, Broncos!
Touchdown, Denver.
So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench, going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field and results in a nice touchdown.
So now after the touchdown, Luck's going to send this one away. Nico Remigio to bring it back. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. Nice game here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Kansas City.
First down throw, Mahomes. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Jonathan Cooper. He's able to force the big loss on the sack. And it sets up 3rd and long.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Dre Greenlaw. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. To throw is Nix. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield. Now, it's next. This defense hitting their ears back, coming to get him again. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
3rd and long.
Next, from the gun, on 3rd down. That is Mike Dent working his way in there to record the sack. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll return to Arrowhead after this. On 4th down, Jeremy Crawshaw on to punt for Denver. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. Looks up, he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. Gray is the motion man here. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. This one, a deep shot for Rice. And the Broncos are going to take possession.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Nick snap on 1st and 10. A Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Cortland Sutton, the intended receiver, and it'll bring up second down. Now Nick's going to look to throw. First, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got thrilled before he let it go. Well, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly in his 3rd and 10. Back to throw is Nix. To the right side, he's got Ingram, the tight end. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. Nick's gonna throw for it. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he is gonna have the Broncos 1st down. Well done.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the venerable Superdome in downtown New Orleans. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the New Orleans Saints. Here's Will Lutz ready to get this one started. And we are underway from the Superdome. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. It didn't take long to see our first penalty of the game, did it?
We always talk about everyone wanting to get into the game in a hurry. The officials did as well.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. So that flag will set him back 5 yards.
Twisting my words and bringing up the past, baby, you know that you better than that. I don't got time to deal with the drama, I want the Chanel and I got your back. I promised that I would've never got involved if I knew I would get so attached. I promised that I would've never hit the road if I knew that you weren't coming back. Was it too much to ask for? You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything, anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave everything.
Stressing, quit stressing. You should already know how I'm stepping. Saying you want love for the essence. This time I'll be the one to address it. No ABCs, but I got that for your efforts. New Van Cleef for the necklace. Being that voice in the trenches, so tell me what's your preference. I'ma keep my cool if you stay composed. And when your boy gets home, I don't wanna hear no...
At the confluence of the three rivers, the Ohio, the Allegheny, and the Monongahela, we are here at Pittsburgh's Acrisure Stadium. Today we've got a fun AFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Kicker Chris Boswell has it ready to go, and we are underway from Pittsburgh. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as these guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. On the run, this is J.K. Dobbins. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
There on the tackle. Tackle made back at the 17-yard line.
Now Dobbins again on second down. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. Well, I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
Partner came into this game eager to see how they would hold up in man coverage. And on that play, they held up quite well.
On 4th down, Jeremy Crawshaw on to punt for Denver. Deep to return is Calvin Austin. 55-yard punt, 11 on the return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10.
And they're on 41-yard line.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Nice chunk of yards on 1st down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on 2nd. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
Rodgers now to throw. He'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Fryermuth. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
Now run straight ahead with Warren. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Pittsburgh getting 16 yards there and also a first down.
That's good for a Pittsburgh Steeler. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Play action. Now it's Rodgers. Going to Woods, but that pass is intercepted. Brandon Jones picking it off. And the Broncos are going to have it here just past the 25.
Parker, I think this will win a ride very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down.
Well, you had to punt on your first drive, and on the first play of the second drive, you end up going backwards. I would dare say they need something good to happen right here, right now.
Here's Nix. Flushed out right. And this one is incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. A give up the middle to Dobbins. They'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up. Nix to the air. A short one to the tight end, Troutman. Oh, able to avoid him. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 37. Give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains. Out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Here comes Dobbins on the toss right. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, and then the defense rallying quickly after that broken tackle. Up from the secondary to make the tackle, Jalen Ramsey.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turn around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge? Whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football. If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a gain. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
Now Dobbins again on second down. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. They'll go play action with Nix. They'll roll him out right. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. They'll run up the gut with Dobbins. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
At the 20-yard line.
Bombers.
To throw, here's Nix. Touchdown! Marvin Mims from 19 yards away. And the Broncos post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Lutz good on the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Steelers, nothing.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2? It's picked up by the Broncos. Room here to run. And this is going to be brought back for a Denver touchdown. Huge play by the defense, not only to force the fumble, obviously, but to return it for a touchdown.
And I know it's no fun for anyone who plays offense, but isn't it fun to see how a defense rallies when there's a fumble return and everyone tries to find someone to block and bring it all the way home?
I always like their celebrations because they don't get there that often.
No, they're not choreographed very well usually.
Lutz with the extra point. And that'll make the score 14-0. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
319. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
To throw is Rodgers. Short throw to Smith. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
These guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they're panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They were starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
319. Hey, 88.
Now Rodgers. throw is going to be incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all. I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Now it's 2nd and 10. And again, it's Rodgers. He's got his tight end Fryermuth over the middle. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Rodgers to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Brandon Jones picking it off. And the Broncos are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
That's a beautiful read there by the safety. Zone coverage, so he's just going to sit back and watch. He knows he can't get beat deep because he has the end line to protect him. So he can react to everything in front of him, and he makes a great break on the football and comes down with the interception.
Down the numbers. There he goes. Racing to the end zone. And all the way home for the Broncos score. J.K. Dobbins, 83 yards. And the Broncos will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Lutz good on the extra point. And that makes the score 21-0. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission.
A gain of 4.
Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And got his man complete. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Green 18.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now it's Rodgers. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. Oh, he's brought down, and remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
The Steelers going to get the football first here, trailing on the scoreboard as we are back underway on EA Sports. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. And Rodgers intercepted a third time.
Bring them out, bring them out, bring them out, bring them out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth. Come on. Bring them out, bring them out. Hey. Bring them out, bring them out. Yeah. Bring them out, bring them out. Hey. Bring them out, bring them out.
VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Local feds in the state wanna see by me. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other rapper got it, but shouted he not me. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king.
Built on the side of a former piano factory, there's been plenty of music made on the field here in the decade since it opened back in 1998. Welcome, everyone, to M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle between the Denver Broncos and the Baltimore Ravens. Tyler Loop is out and about ready to send this one away. And we're off from Baltimore. Return starts at the 3. And they get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Start of the ground with Dobbins. Bounced it outside, but still no luck because he's brought down at the line. 2nd down coming up.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
Nix from the gun. Hackett isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A loss of 8 yards. And it's 3rd down.
3rd and long for Nix. He's got Sutton complete. And he's going to set them up with a 1st down on a huge gain.
A gain of 22 yards. And the Broncos 1st down.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
He's going to loft one deep to the left. Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. Nate Wiggins has got it. And the Ravens have an early opportunity after the interception on the game's first series.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Well, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was practice field coming to life for everybody to see. Well, QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short. All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. 4th down, here's Jackson. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
Throwing on 1st down, Nix. Blitz is there, and he goes down. Working quickly here.
A loss of 5 yards. It's 2nd down.
Another try following the sack. Has him on the quick hitter. We'll get him 5 yards as he gets this up to the 25. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. And they get there to touch him down, Brock, with a big gain on that play. Offense in the hurry-up here.
A gain of 21 yards. 1st down, Broncos.
To the right, yeah. Motion.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Throwing the out route complete. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
Number 14, Portland Sutton. A 28-yard gain. 1st down, Denver.
Through 1 quarter, neither side breaking through on the scoreboard. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. Back to the bank in just a moment. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Straight ahead, here's Dobbins. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
This goal is pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Has it at the 7. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Dobbins has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of a yard.
Here's Nix to throw. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos get the game's first points here in the 2nd. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. Here's Lutz, set to kick this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard
The Ravens in very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Escapes the pocket. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And a big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
At the 28-yard line.
Trying again, following the set. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Jackson now, third and long. Into traffic, complete. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first. That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the Inner Harbor. It's the Ravens dealing with 4th and 8. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. This offense is not leaving the field. On 4th and 8, they're going for it. They're going for this. He connects downfield. And he's touched as they pick up that first down on 4th.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. And now puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on 4th.
Fall back here, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back here, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back here, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back here, get back.
Ball like yellow on leaves. Ball like an all-white shirt, no sleeves. Tell her, put it like me. Blowing a coffee, he's asleep. You weak, chic. The web, look at the boots, fleet. Headache, got a hook till she give me a headache. Send me a text, I ain't reading no essay.
Fall back here, get back. Fall back here, get back. Back. Fall back.
I only like bad, but a thick, it's a big, it's a no, so long as she get really. Listen, I don't mean to call you up, cause I don't know that, and if I never call you again, that mean you throw back. We only met once, but we like we go back, way back, run it, then we on track. But you can never ever be my man, you a whole snack. You said it on your IG page, I ain't say that, lay back, in the back of the...
We've been here so many times, and you still stand in awe at the size of this place. We're at AT&T Stadium. Welcome to Arlington, Texas. Today, a good one in store here. It's the Denver Broncos and the Dallas Cowboys. Ball teed up. Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And off we go from Dallas. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. We get it on the ground here with Dobbins. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 2nd down at the 34-yard line.
Play action with Nix. Headed out right. Some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
So the big play moves him well past midfield. Has him set up now at the 35. Nix with it on first. Outright, and Ingram makes the grab. And he's brought down at the line.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down.
Kid, I knew it at the time. I think everybody did. We knew the Legion of Boom was special, right? That entire secondary, but their safety's ability, Earl and Cam, to come downhill, to make those tackles behind the line of scrimmage as he just did. Yeah, I mean, you appreciate great safety play like that.
They're going to throw it on third and long. Short pass brought in. They haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. That's 16 on the pickup. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
He brings the offense up now for a first and 10. Now an inside handoff to Dobbins. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up first and goal.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. First and goal. Working inside the red zone. On the move, headed right. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. All right, still scoreless through one quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Time for our second quarter. Let's see if the Broncos can capitalize in the red zone. Dobbins goes up and over for the touchdown. The Broncos get the game's first points here in the second. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. Will Lutz now on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes first and 10. They'll go from the gun with Sanders. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
There is no thought needed from him. He has been doing this so long, dating back to college and high school. Those instincts, they come at you with a capital I. Identify that run, fire downhill, and get home in the backfield before that play could get started.
Here's second and 11. Brought in right side. He is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. They get 13 on the pickup, and it'll be first down, Dallas.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Prescott on first and 10. He's got a man left. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Working quickly here.
Brings up second and 2 at the 45-yard line.
On the give, it's Sanders. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the first down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. A good to Vaughn out of the shotgun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. We're to the 2-minute warning from AT&T. And it's the Cowboys. Behind the sticks on second and 11. Dak now from the gun. Throw secured by George Pickett. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have second and 4.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. That's good for 7 yards. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
He can run it.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
Yeah, here we go. All right, in.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Yeah, here we go. Like that line, in.
Dak to the air here. That's Ferguson. He brings it in. And he'll have a pickup of 3, which is good enough to make it first and goal. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. 4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. First down, here's Dak. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. Picked up, Alex Singleton. And the Broncos take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame. Inside the red zone, they could feel how tight they were to the goal line, and then bam, Brock, they're off the field after a clutch interception.
I tell you what, football is the ultimate team game, but this is a situation where an individual picks up all 10 of his guys out there on the field. Somebody else is going to pick up the tab at dinner tonight for him.
On first down, it's Nix. Flush out now to his left. Now he fires it deep down the near side. Deep sideline shot is caught, and he gets out to stop the clock. It goes as a pickup of 37 yards. And the Broncos will have a first down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
They'll run on first down with Dobbins. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Off the play fake, here's Nix. Chased out to his right. Throwing deep down the near side. That's grabbed inside the 30. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
On first and 10, here's Nix. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
That's pretty impressive, Kate. I mean, to have the awareness, the body control to not just secure the ball, but to keep both feet down on the sideline.
Going jumbo set on this first and goal. From the red zone now. Cowboys rushing in, and they bring him down. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
Well, now this is certainly going to make second and goal considerably more difficult. He could have gotten rid of it to avoid the big loss. Give some credit here to the defense as well. That pressure was suffocating. It's going to make it a more difficult now second and goal situation.
Bombers.
Nix from the gun. And he gets in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos will add to their lead at the end of the half. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. Extra point try now from Lutz. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Broncos double their lead to 14. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Has this at the 6. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Kickoff taken at the 3. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success. And that's exactly what they did.
1st and 10. Here's Prescott. Makes the grab in bounds left side. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
One play in, and already they're close to midfield. Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. Bails out of the pocket quick. Completes it again to Pickens. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
You feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop. We're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays. Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
1st and 10, Prescott. That's caught. Here's Deuce Vaughn. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense is setting up for 1st and goal.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. He gets the handoff. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys cut into the lead coming out of halftime. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Fielded at the 7. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10. They give to Dobbins to start the 3rd. He'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd down at the 32-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's Dobbins. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. Offense in the hurry up here.
A loss of 16 yards. 3 and out.
Back to throw it. He's going deep. Big game downfield. All the way touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Well, Kate, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers. Sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Good work so far. He's got room. They're going to track him down, but a nice effort in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38.
Take over first and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, first and 10.
Like that, wide in. We're going to 54, wide in. Here we go, 47. Hey, kill! 47. Here we go, go to 54, wide in.
Prescott here from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And a big play drives them backwards, second down coming up.
Take a look at that scoreboard, and you just can't backwards. If you're going to close this gap, you've got to stay on schedule. Had a hard time doing so with a double-digit deficit.
Another try following the sack. He's going deep this time. They connect on the deep shot. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
Well, the offense wanted to spark, and he delivered a lightning bolt. Huge gain that totally changes the tone of this drive.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the third quarter. The Cowboys have it, but some work to do in the final frame. They're trailing. All set up now for first and 10.
Here we go.
Vaughn running dead ahead. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is you put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
Dak off the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
All right, all set up now. First and 10. Working inside the red zone. Out left leg makes the grab. And he will not score, but that does set him up front with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's first and goal. Oh, fullback's got it. Look at the power. And he's in for the touchdown. The Cowboys now within 1 score in the fourth. Goal line formation, a give to the fullback powering forward. San Lorenzo O'Neal, that Tom Rathman down there, Brock, it doesn't get more old school smash mouth than that.
Yeah, I think you could go back to the early 1900s with no face masks and still find that play, that formation, and yes, sometimes even that touchdown.
So a big play for the Cowboys here as they line up for 2.
Will line up for the
Prescott's going to throw for it. And no connection on the two-point try. It fails.
That is a gold star effort by the defense. First and foremost, you got to defend against the run on this short of a field. To do that and adapt in time to force an incompletion, that's a win-win.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Going with Dobbins here. Well, the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play. Offense up to the line fast.
Taken down at the 19-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's Dobbins again on 2nd down. And they come through with a big stop there. Got him down for a loss as they keep fighting back here in the 4th.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game. Not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Broncos leading by 8. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. He'll throw it. While still throwing, and this is intercepted. Trayvon Diggs has got it. And the Cowboys have some new life in the 4th.
Kate, you know, as a quarterback, every single interception stings. But those you throw in crunch time. In the final couple minutes with your team relying on you, that's one this quarterback is not going to forget.
First and 10 now from the 30. Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. They're backed up. Not a stop they could afford, Brock, as this one loses yards.
That's why you often see some mix, some high-percentage pass plays on 1st and 10. You got to keep a defense honest. They're always looking for a run in that situation and a chance to stack them up for 2nd and long.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Here he is to throw. Buying some time right. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's out of bounds. It looks like they might have a shot, Brock, but they're going to be left 2 yards short now. It's 4th down.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility. Get outside the pocket and find that open man.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down.
We're going to 54. Yeah! Here we go. Here we go. Going to 54. Going to 54.
Desperation time here. He finds him beyond the marker. And he'll go down here at the 16. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Setting up to pass. Buying some time left. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Broncos make the play that should win them this game. Oh, man, Brock. They decided to air it out and pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity that looks in that close, particularly as we get through the second half. But once you get, you have to finish with points.
This is Dobbins. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. Second down. Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run.
Brings up second down.
And he could have a free play here. He lofts it deep left. He's got it deep downfield. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. The deep shot connects on the free play and makes for a very easy decline of that offsides flag. Running it after the penalty. He finds space into the red zone. And he will score with almost no time left. That should clinch the win. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts him up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
To kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. He rolls to his right. Trying to push it deep downfield. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Talanoa Hufanga makes the play. And the Broncos are stopped on the return just shy of their own 35. Well, what better way to follow up one interception than by getting back out there and picking off another on the first play of the very next drive.
And think of all the work the offense just did on the side.
There's a look at one of the most iconic sports venues in the lower 48. Built back in 1957 under the title of City Stadium. We are at Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin.
Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the Green Bay Packers.
Now the kicker, Brandon McManus, about ready to get us started. And off we go from Lambeau. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
On the run, this is J.K. Dobbins.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. 2nd down.
Another run here with Dobbins.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco 1st down.
1st down, Broncos.
They'll run up the gut with Dobbins.
Oh, some strong running.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
Being chased out left. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Now let's see who this is on. So they say no to the penalty. The incompletion stands. It'll be 2nd and 10.
And what they want to do is go ahead and take those downs away from them. You never want to give extra snaps to any offense. That's how you get hurt.
Dobbins running out of the gun. Given 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Nix. And it is caught. And he will have the Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Solid opening drive so far, Charles. They've moved this football into field goal range, but you know that they want to cap this off with 6 and not 3.
Absolutely. As one of the better coaches in the league always tells me, on offense, I want to throw body blows all game long and finish it with uppercuts. Well, here are the body blows right now. He's hoping one uppercut will take care of the end of this drive.
And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
Here's Nix. And a quick throw here, that's complete. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
The goal of the wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Nix to throw again. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Motion. Away. Go. Away. Bombers.
They're going. It's Nix. And it's caught. Touchdown, Denver. A great play there. 26 yards. And the Broncos have taken the early lead on the road here at Lambeau. Quite the drive there to get things started. They took up the bulk of the first quarter, and they end up in the end zone.
And I love your last point. Ended up in the end zone. Because a lot of teams like those long drives, especially to keep their offense off the field, right? Keep the ball away from them. But they finished it with a touchdown. That's the exclamation point. Now, flip it over defensively. They've got to slow that down somehow, right? Maybe they need to be a little more aggressive. Maybe a few more pressures towards the quarterback.
Wants now to kick this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Loving the Packers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 27. A first carry for the All-Pro running back. It's Josh Jacobs. And he can only manage
get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
To throw now. Here's Love. To the right side and intercepted. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. Before we came up to the booth, the last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41.
It's not the most spectacular play, but I think most teams will take that every single time for the first play of the drive. Begin the series with positive yardage and set yourself up for a very manageable 2nd down.
Now Dobbins again on 2nd down. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. They'll go play action with Nix. A pass for Sutton is intercepted. And the Packers are going to take over at their own 41. So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 25 yards that time. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did.
Ready, set. Come on, set.
Here's Love. That's taken in by Golden. So he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helped to have a guy who can turn it loose. And boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
Here's 2nd and 3.
Set, hut. Ready.
To pass. Here's Jordan Love. Pass caught. That's Golden. 2 yards. Good enough for a first. That time they hit him out of the slot on the drag.
And that route takes some fortitude from the guy running it because he knows he's going through the briar patch, as I like to call it, right? He's trying to work his way through all that traffic, and people want to put a little contact on it. Really well done.
Love. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Tucker Kraft, 23 yards from a touchdown. And the Packers are an extra point away from evening this one up. On here, Brandon McManus for the point after. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as we'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10.
A short throw to Ingram. Gets it up around the 22, but no further. Did flash the fancy footwork, but not much to show for it.
Second down at the 21-yard line.
Off the play fake. Nix. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. So here's a 3rd and 14. Play action. Here's Nix. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And that will bounce out of bounds before they can get a return going.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Right?
Love looking to throw it. A short throw to Musgrave. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. 2nd down and 3.
Striker, 3-3. Ready.
Now Love. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
The city just made a sweep. You could diabetic. They know the fill of the seat. Let these cowards tell it.
Let's go now. Yellow.
Love now. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
40.
Throw it. Love. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Jaden Reed in the final seconds of the first half. And the Packers have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. McManus now for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Next to score, Packers 14, Broncos 7.
Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. And able to get this out to the 25. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And they'll have time for one play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. It's caught inside the 25. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Down.
And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it. But I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities. And I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
Ready?
Back to throw. Love. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. Love. In the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have the Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the 3rd downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the 3rd quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
Here we go, set, cut.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. A short throw to Musgrave. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
Lambeau Field, one of the best home field advantages in the NFL, no doubt. And they're a happy bunch here as the Packers lead 3rd quarter. He's got the hook up with Dobbs. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Jacobs going to try the middle. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Sometimes I think these defensive tackles get a little bit of a bum rap. We just see them as big guys that eat up blockers for others to make tackles. Oftentimes they're quicker than they get credit for. And this time he uses quickness to make a play.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. DJ Jones coming right up the gut. Gets in there for a loss of 9. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Back to throw. Love. Able to find his man, Kraft. It's a 15-yard pickup, but it'll lead to a 4th down.
I don't know how many times, not just in my playing career, but you and I working together, have we ever heard a coach say, you know, I just don't have that play on my call sheet. And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole they were trying to get out of.
Yeah, big gain, still a ways to go, though.
A 42-yard attempt.
The kick by McManus is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
Back now at Lambeau. It's the Broncos trailing, but they do have possession of the football as we begin quarter number 4. Still 9 yards to go on second down from the 27. To throw is Nix. A short throw to Ingram. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Broncos.
Nix to the air. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
My high school coach John Ford used to say all the time, if you're in a bad situation, laddie, don't compound it with a bad decision as well. And I think that's what we just saw there. Harassed in the pocket, and he throws into double coverage anyway.
He called you laddie?
He called me laddie, and that was the nicest thing he called me.
And they'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. A big play there. 55 yards. And the Broncos have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. That last touchdown has made this really tight. They're clinging now to this slimly, second half, they only have a field goal. This offense needs to kick it into gear.
And right now, I'm looking directly at the field general, at the quarterback. Because to me, he's got to take over right now. By word, pumping his team up, and then, of course, by deed with his play. My high school coach used to say that all the time. Laddie, take over by word and deed.
And deed means action.
Exactly.
That'll be caught right side by Reed. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Here we go, set. Red, 38.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
33, yellow.
Looking to throw. Love. That's complete to Dobbs. And he's got this down to the 35. And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down.
I like it. I like the call. It's still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
2nd and 9.
So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here.
Set, ready. Black, 95.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Ready. Yellow, 43.
Once again, it's Jacobs. Now the Broncos will use their third and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
I think as a running back in this spot, you have to understand there's not going to be a whole lot of room to run. And in this case, ball protection takes precedent over trying to make something happen.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
Down.
They'll run with Watson.
And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Christian Watson,
25 yards to the house.
And the Packers get an important score there to extend their lead here this fourth quarter.
Extra point from McManus is good. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
Broncos 13.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. This is 1st and 10. Throwing Nix.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's McLaughlin.
Here's 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 24-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Nix.
He'll buy some time right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line.
Nix's pass. Intercepted. The Packers take over 1st and 10. At their own
the Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you watch high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Love going to give it up on a touch pass.
And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory.
So a win here for the Packers, and it was thanks in part to their man under center, their veteran quarterback.
Yeah, he really had his A game tonight. He threw a couple of touchdown passes, and he was instrumental in earning this victory.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Packers are winners here as we say so long from Lambeau.